In the ongoing legal battle over the release of academic records from Chicago State University, Atiku Abubakar, the former presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has responded to objections raised by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu had cited privacy laws to block the release of his educational records. Atiku firmly asserted in his reply that Tinubu's objection lacks merit and competency. He noted that all objections raised by Tinubu were already addressed by Magistrate Judge Jeffrey Gilbert, who ruled in favor of Atiku's application for discovery. Notably, the court had previously ruled on September 19, favoring Atiku's request for discovery over Tinubu's plea for privacy protection. The case concerns Tinubu's qualification for the 2023 presidential election, which he won. In response to Tinubu's privacy arguments, Atiku's lawyer Angela Liu emphasized that the Federal Educational Records and Privacy Act and similar state laws do not establish an independent privilege for educational records. She argued that FERPA cannot be utilized as a shield against court-issued subpoena, stating FERPA does not provide a privilege that prevents disclosure of student records. Furthermore, Atiku contended that Tinubu had already placed his educational records at issue by submitting them to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and during legal proceedings in Nigeria. Atiku justified the need for students' academic records to be released, citing a mechanism in the Supreme Court of Nigeria for admitting fresh evidence. Atiku concluded by urging the court to overrule Tinubu's objection and requested a deadline for the production of documents and depositions to ensure timely submission to the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Of course, if Atiku is coming in this regard, because before now it was said that the privacy of Tinubu is not the statement or the position of Atiku is outweighs the Tinubu's privacy, because that is what it's now saying, and which the court had ruled as at then. Well, this man Atiku, I thought after the tribunal judgment in Nigeria that this man would just go and sit down and okay, let me be looking. It was even, we are not even hearing Peter Obi again. No, Peter Obi is whatever, we are not hearing again concerning Tinubu. Now the manner at which Atiku came out again for Tinubu is really surprising to everybody, because this issue had been dealt with. Of course, we know shabbily that a lot of things that the court will say in Nigeria, you don't just have choice, because they'll say the court has said it, because they always use these technicalities to dabaru everything. But for Atiku to continue doing this, you begin to wonder, what are you sure this man is going to get justice at the end of the day? But whether Tinubu or whether Atiku becomes the president or not, is not even the issue now. Nigerians must know the character, the caliber. It has to be established, because they will tell you, oh, no court of a competent jurisdiction had charged Tinubu before, this and this and that. But now, let us even know where the whole thing is going. Well, and a lot of counter reactions have been going on since this has come up. Atiku does not seem to be ready to back down. Of course, we are hearing that some northern leaders or elders are trying to tell Atiku to just mellow down. But the man say, lie you. No. Well, useless Agbero with the belief of buying up everyone with looted cost money. A palm wine tapper meets a palm wine drinker. Once you become a politician who have chosen to contest election into a public office, you have also surrendered your privacy right to a very large extent. You are a public property already. You've fallen under the definition of a public officer under Section 104 of the Evidence Act. You cannot hide under Section 37 of the 1999 CFRN. United States is not Nigeria, where bribery heals crimes. On matters bordering on appeal in Nigeria, the law allows fresh facts. Very relevant. Okay, let's see how that goes. The Turaki is fighting a fight of the Nigerian people. The Supreme Court may not need the certificate, but a degree that will belong to a female Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or have other lies attached would have the National Assembly impeach him. The one man to mess Nigeria and USA were waiting and watching. This is now in dilemma. If they refuse to be transparent and release the academic records, then they are aiding corruption. And if they investigate and find out that that certificate was forged there in the institution, then the reputation of degrees from US universities will be dented appreciably. Let the music revelation continue. Let the music of revelation continue. Hey, this one you no get as you want it be. Let them continue to hide it. But those statements made by Tinubu saying that oh, it's going to cause irreparable damage alone, that is to me it's a red flag. Anyhow they want drama, but we know say something is really really wrong somewhere. Something is really really wrong somewhere. We shall see to that. Well, instead of forging a certificate from a school in Nigeria and bribe WAEC, you wanted to be over them. Go submit Chicago own every day for the chief. This is the battle between Elekpo, a red oil hawker, and Oni Yangi, a granite hawker. In Yoruba footage, Atiku is seen to be Oni Yangi that has nothing to lose. A leper has nothing to lose. This is the battle. Yes, Tinubu can only claim his privacy when he was not a public figure, but now he claims to be a public figure. He has no privacy again. That certificate was submitted to INEC, but to prove its authenticity, it becomes his privacy. Tinubu is forgery or fake certificates or fake certificates. Nigeria, my country, this is turning into violence. Atiku is a moral crusader. He must submit himself for proof. He is serious. If he's serious, starting from the time he was in custom. See yourself. Did you or your serial forger file any case to that effect? File one, and Atiku will gladly furnish you with all necessary papers, unlike your Tinubu, who is begging not to release his credentials. Nothing shakes Tinubu. God bless Nigeria. Nothing shakes him indeed. By the way, where is our president since he attended UN meeting? That's a great question to be answered. So guys, that is just the cocoa of the matter as we speak right now. Leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.